weird. Straight Talk keeps fucking sending me notices of, like, auto insurance. Like, you could get auto insurance for $19 a month.
7 chaos.
Which I don't believe at all, or else it's got to be like the shittiest fucking auto insurance ever.
The one that unifies the chaos.
You definitely can't cover a Ferrari on that shit.
The Chaos Emeralds.
Okay, I know you said Ferrari, but it sounded like furry.
Furry?
You can't cover a
$19 furry insurance.
Well, I sure as shit do not have a Ferrari. If I had the money for that kind of shit, then the quality of our videos would be a hell of a lot better.
How do you use Chaos Control without a Chaos Emerald?
He has access to all the Chaos Emeralds right there.
Why is the space colony still on a crash?
He has access to that energy. It's already been funneled into him, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Sonic.
Echo voice.
Epic final showdown right now.
Yep.
At least we know we ain't got to do that boss fight again. Or I ain't got to do it again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the final boss is
Final boss
actually
is
fairly easy.
yeah.
Bio-Lizard is the hard one, and we got that taken care of, or rather you did.
And here's a great bromance moment.
Yeah, where they sit there and fucking jerk off together. Seriously, watch it. Here they go. Oh, I gotta jerk off. Oh. Oh.
Jerking off makes you super, kids.
That's the lesson that we're taking home today. Jerking off makes you transform into a Super Saiyan. I'm sure you've seen it by now, but it's kind of an old viral video, but I just remember the video of that kid that's trying to go Super Saiyan. Did you ever see that?
No.
Oh my god, you haven't? Yeah, it's this little kid, and well, it's not a little kid, he's like a teenager, and he is like trying his damnedest to transform into a Super Saiyan, and he recorded it and put it on YouTube. Oh, sorry. Yeah, pass it off. And so he just sits there and just, like, just keeps screaming and grunting and like all for like 5 to 7 minutes, just like nothing but that, and he's like sweating and like, and yeah, he just keeps doing that, and he's acting like he's trying to power up into Super Saiyan. Of course, he accomplishes nothing, but it's hilarious to watch. Yeah, this is pretty much the entire fight right here. You just zoom forward and hit him on the weak spot.
You, Sonic.
He keeps growing back a ball sack in a different spot. See, right now it's on the side of his neck. You just gotta dodge all the things. And yes, we are passing it back and forth each time.
Are you okay? Here I come, you creep!
Ooh, tough talk from Shadow. Thread the needle. Alright. And for Sonic's final part.
How's your ring energy?
Oh yeah, the last one you only get 40 rings each. Yeah, that's something you gotta consider is how many rings you have left. You can take as many hits as you want, but son of a bitch. Phew, woo! That was close.
God damn it, let's see if I can do this.
Everyone here is rooting for you. Good luck.
Alright. Everything depends on you now, Joe. It's all your responsibility. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure at all.
Oh no,
What?
you're right there. You were right there.
Look here! Stop shooting your balls into my face. I'm not that way. I'm a good old country girl.
Alright.
I don't know why I passed the controller to you.
I don't know.
After that little segment, kind of got used to it.
Oh well.
I must.
We did it.
Bromance complete.
And now we watch the epic ending.
No way that's getting through.
And why were they that far away from it?
Yeah.
They were just right next to it like 2 seconds ago.
Too happy.
Now, Shadow. Chaos control.
What about everybody on the space station?
They worked with
Maria,
it.
this is what you wanted, right? This is my promise.
It never really explains why he fell to Earth just then. They did chaos control and moved it back, but Shadow just falls because tragedy. They just felt like they just needed him to die at the end.
Or make you think he's dead?
Well, you know, they aren't actually going to kill off a character like that. The fans liked him too much. He was Sonic's Vegeta. Can't get rid of Vegeta.
Where is Shadow?
Now, how did he get that from him?
Think that the professor created him, Shadow, to carry out the revenge?
The only thing I can think of is that Sonic, at the last second, right as they did the chaos control, just like kicked Shadow in the balls and took that from him and let him fall.
It's mine, bitch.
That way he could just be like, well, that way Shadow dies and Sonic is the only speedster left.
Maybe that's why Shadow comes back after him.
Because of all the great things he accomplished.
Shadow doesn't remember jack shit after that.
He was my hero.
Oh yeah, and then when Shadow the Hedgehog kicks off?
No, technically Sonic Heroes comes first,
Did he really?
but Shadow has amnesia during it.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
What I do know is
And that's when they find,
together.
like at the very end, they find like that room full of Shadow clones or whatever, and Shadow is thinking like, wait, or not clones, but like androids or whatever.
So what's
And
next?
Shadow's thinking like, am I just one of these?
Find those jewels you love so much.
And then it goes into Shadow.
I think I'm gonna give up this line of work. Too much work for too little pay. Anyway, I've got
course,
something better than Julie
None of those
about right now.
none of those androids actually survived because as he was thinking that, and as him and Rouge were leaving,
You say so.
Omega was going in there to fucking destroy the entire place.
What's the matter, Sonic?
He's guilty about kicking Shadow in the balls and taking his ring.
To the planet as cool and blue as me.
There can only be one. Bruh!
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
See, what he really wanted to do right there was flip him off, but it's, you know, it's a kid's game, so can't do that. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That is Sonic Adventure 2.
It's a good game. It's certainly got its flaws.
Probably the last greatest Sonic game that was on a Sega console.
Yeah.
That was later ported to the GameCube because Nintendo kicked their ass in the console wars.
For that point, it didn't really matter, though. The console wars between Sega and Nintendo had already kind of died out, and by that time, Sony and Microsoft had already entered the game. So, yeah. But yeah, this was the last great Sonic game on the Sega console. After that came Sonic Heroes, and that was put on
All three
systems, GameCube, PS2, and Xbox. And it just kind of went from there. Though I had the GameCube version of it for a while. I ended up selling it, I don't know why. Because I should have kept that shit. but I had the GameCube version of that, but then I had the PS2 version of Shadow the Hedgehog. I still have that. I sold Sonic Heroes, but I kept Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't know what I was thinking. To be honest, Shadow the Hedgehog is not that terrible of a game. It's more like just the implications of what's in there, like driving cars and motorcycles and like shooting a gun and all that shit in a Sonic game. Really?
Yeah.
That's the shit that most people give it hell for, but a new day brings new adventure. But for now, I can read. Rest easy, heroes. And that is the end. So yeah, Sonic Adventure 2, motherfuckers. You should check it out. It is worth a go.
It is.
But yeah, so that's pretty much it. And I unlocked shit and... Oh, wait a minute. I totally forgot until just now. We were going to showcase Green Hill Zone.
Yes. That is what happens if you correct all 180 emeralds.
Which I was too lazy to actually do.
Don't tell
Let's
them.
see. Don't tell them what? That I fucking cheated and... Let's see, how the fuck do I load up the other... I don't know how...
Just be.
I am. Maybe it's in options... Settings.
Options.
Okay, yeah. Yes, confirmed. Everything's been saved. It's all good. Alright.
File select.
There we are. But yeah, I totally cheated and got this fucking file save because I did not want to go through the effort. I did once a long time ago on my GameCube, and it took like over a month. It was devastating, but back then I had the time because I was just in like fucking high school or whatever.
Plus, we don't have the 2-player battle content, which means
Yeah, I'm too cheap.
we don't
for that
have
shit.
the Chow, part of the Chow Garden that was included in that little pack.
Well, we do have the Chow Garden,
Not the Chow Karate.
not the Chow Karate. No, just the Chow.
You gotta
races.
get emeralds from that. Stage select.
Yeah, stage select. Right. I know what I'm doing.
Stage select.
Yeah, see, now I have A rank everywhere. Ho ho.
Ho ho.
But yeah.
This
Big question mark. Dun dun dun.
This is Green Hill Zone recreated for Sonic Adventure. Granted, not that good.
At
But
the
it's
time,
alright.
though, it was like, oh my god. And you fucking geek out about that shit. Yay!
You think they just added this in for reminiscing about the old days?
Well, obviously that's what they did.
No, I'm saying for them. They just kind of like fucked around with it.
Oh, well then, yeah, I think that's...
Made it
I
for
think this
their own
was-
benefit.
Yeah, I think this was just the developers, you know, just kind of fucking around with free time. Hooray, loop-de-loops. Gotta have loop-de-loops, it's a Sonic game. Get in there, you little bitch. Oh, what the hell ever.
Oh, who
Suck
are
a
you?
fat dick.
And that's basically it.
That's the entire fucking thing. That's all you get. After putting in over a month of effort to get A rank on every last fucking level, on every mission of every level, this is what you get.
Just made it.
Man, fucking kiss my ass. You little balled up bitch.
And that was the extra content.
Yep.
Definitely not worth putting in the time to get all 180 emeralds.
If you're a completionist, then yeah, sure, but I consider myself a completionist, and I would never do that again. It was not worth it.
You're just a trophy whore. That's all.
Yes,
you
I
are.
am. I am, very much so. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. So when we come back, we will be diving into motherfucking Banjo-Kazooie. That'll be all Joe there. I've never played that game, and I never really had any interest in it. So
Awesome platformer for the N64, created by Rare until Microsoft bought it. We will, however, not be playing the N64 one. We will be playing the Microsoft Xbox Live Arcade version because it added some awesome new stuff.
So yeah. So see you then, motherfuckers.
Good night.